Hey guys, and welcome back to Stronger Every Day. So I was not planning on filming this today. I had briefly thought about filming another video, and I think I'm going to push it off till tomorrow, but I wanted to kind of get on here to explain something that just happened, so that maybe it helps you understand that you're not alone and that we're going through this together. So for the past, I'm going to try not to choke up. For the past probably 2 weeks-ish, my arthritis has just been flaring. And I don't know if you can tell just the difference in those two knuckles. This here and then this here is just one of the areas. My hands, my wrist, my hips, my knees, my feet, and my elbows typically give me problems when I'm having an arthritis flare. And it's been a hot minute. And I was filming another video today. I have a different channel. And I was gonna film a video and making supper for tonight. And it was a macaroni salad recipe, and it called for mayonnaise, shredded carrots, and cutting up onions, which it's a simple recipe, really. It is, but when you're struggling with arthritis, the shredding of the carrots, you know, just the motion of here's the shredder and doing the carrots up and down, trying to hold the shredder still and shredding carrots, almost got me. And then the cutting of the onions, it was doable. It wasn't comfortable, but it was doable. And then we don't really eat mayonnaise, but we had bought mayonnaise for this recipe and one we've already done. And we just got it in the little squeezy bottle because we thought that would be easier. Well, trying to squeeze the mayonnaise out of the bottle just about did me in. And I felt just a rush of emotion of, this is never going to get better. You know, you're living your entire life at the doctor's office. Obviously, when you have depression and anxiety, you are there at the doctor's office a decent amount. And I also have thyroid issues, low iron issues. My immune system is pretty weak. I tend to get sick if I'm around anyone that is sick. Just things that happen, and I'm used to it now. You know, it's been a long time, but my husband's been on me to go to the doctor about this recent arthritis flare, and kind of my opinion is I'm tired of spending my life at the doctor's office. And I just felt it was like the devil knew right then, I've got her where I want her, and it is time. You know, she's out, she's beat me for 7 months, and I'm gonna get her. And I had sat down on the couch to just rest a little bit. So that has to cool in the fridge. And so I had sat down to just rest a little bit, and just a overwhelming, just upset, anger, sadness, pain, irritability, mad that I'm having to give in and go to the doctor, and just all those emotions, those negative emotions, and all those thoughts just kind of started rushing back, right? That, yeah, it's not going to get better. You're going to have to go to the doctor or get on another pill, which I don't want to be on any more medicine. And I have been eating completely clean, probably 99% of the time, most every day. There's an occasional, like last night, we had a meeting for our squad, and so Nick was running late, so we just kind of ran and got restaurant food. And I can tell that we got restaurant food, but it was almost like God just said, sit up. And I kind of set up a little bit more, and I said, get out of my mind. Get out of my mind. Get out of everyone else's mind. Get out of this world. You're not wanted here. And you have already lost the battle. You've lost it a long time ago. And I fully believe that the devil when it comes to heaven and hell, is going to have it worse than anyone in hell, because he's taking people with him. And I spoke out loud, get out of my mind, get out of my home, get out of my life, get out of my country, get out of this world. You're not wanted here. No one wants you here. You are not going to defeat me. And automatically felt better. I talk a lot on this channel about taking control of your mind and not letting yourself go down a rabbit hole. And I know that I know, had he not kind of jerked me back, and had I not been actively listening to God and actively doing things to make my mental health better, that today would have been the day that I sunk back down. And I just wanted to kind of share that with y'all, that it's not a one and done. You are going to have to deal with periods where those thoughts come back, no matter how long, you know, if it's been a week or a month. And hopefully there will come a time where you never have to deal, but there's always going to be trauma. There's always going to be tragedy. There's always going to be big stressors that come in your life, and that's always the devil's opportunity, because he wants to get you when you're down. And that's why I talk so much about the mental aspect of fighting against bad, negative thoughts and taking control of your mind and changing that. And today was my day, and I had to say, I said it out loud. I said it loud enough. The kids were all running around thinking, what's going on? You're not wanted here. You're not welcome here. No one needs you. Get out of my mind. Get out of everyone else's mind. Get out of this country. Get out of this world. You are defeated. You've been defeated. You have already lost the battle, and you are not taking me with you. And like that, I felt better. I stopped him in his tracks. And I've said this before, for me, who's been dealing with this for 27 years, it has never been a one and done and I'm better. It's seasons of depression and anxiety that come and go. It bobs and flows. And up until the last 7 months, I've just went with it. And I know today would have been another day of, I would have just said, we're eating macaroni salad. If you want supper tonight, that's what I've got. And I would have been in my bedroom crying in despair. And no, you have got to put one foot in front of the other. No one is going to do this for you. We're going to pray for you. We're going to be here for you when it's hard, but you have got to put one foot in front of the other. Get up out of that I can't mentality, because you can. It is hard. It's hard, period. But when you struggle with mental health issues, you're tired of fighting. I don't know how many times I've said that. I am so tired of fighting. I cannot fight anymore. And I could just see, looking back, the devil just dancing it up, knowing that I've got her where I wanted her. I've defeated her, and she's coming to me. And no. He is already defeated. Your illnesses are already defeated. Your mental health is already defeated, and you have treasures waiting for you. And I want to be really honest, because I don't want these videos to come out and you think that I am not this is the past, and I'm not actively having to manage my thoughts and manage my emotions and fight, because I am. But it's so much easier to fight when you're level, and when you already have steps in place to fight the next time. And is it easy? No, friends, it isn't. It isn't easy, but it is 100% doable. And I felt like it was a real emotion, a real moment, and I wanted you to see and know you're not in this alone. We're in this together. I usually don't believe that saying, but I believe it with people with mental illness. We're in this together. And if you seeing my experience makes you feel better or helps you understand where maybe a family member or a spouse or a loved one or a friend is coming from when they're going through this. That right there, I hope helps you understand my mind frame from what all's been going on in life. It's not been rainbows and sunshine. You know, we lost our beagle, which these are our kids. We cannot have two-legged children, so these are our children. We lost Roscoe on December 1st. We have Gordy. I think you've probably seen him in a video or two. He's deaf and blind, and he's having some issues, and he's 14, 15 years old, and it's hard. All of our kids are seniors, so it's difficult. They all have senior kid problems, and we've had issues with Nick's truck. We've had issues with both of us being sick. We've had issues with arthritis. We've had issues with just little life things that happen. And all of those are meant from the devil 100% to take me down. Because the more he loses control, the harder he's going to fight you. Understand that. He is not for you. He is 100% against you. And the further you pull away from his lies, the harder he's going to come after you. You've got to be strong. And if you need someone to reach out to, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, or I'm on YouTube. Message me. If you want it to be private, message me on Instagram. And I'm by far not a psychiatrist or a social worker or a therapist, but I've been there. I've dealt with it for 27 years. And if anything, or if nothing, I can listen to you and let you know that I am actively praying for you. I hope this helps, guys. This, like I said, this was kind of an impromptu video. I wasn't planning on filming this today, but it was a very powerful, raw emotion, and I don't ever want people to think, well, she's not like, she doesn't know what I'm going through anymore, because she's been mentally healthy, for 7 months now. Sometimes it's a daily thing. I think I've spoke before that I've laid in bed and I've just repeated Jesus, 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 Jesus. If you can't think of a verse that gives you comfort, just say his name. Just keep saying his name until it passes, and it does help. But it is a very doable battle, but it is a battle, and the longer you're winning, the easier it's going to become. But I hope that you understand that for me, it has been a constant attack of the devil, because not only am I done listening to his lies and I'm 100% focused on my relationship with God, but I'm also being real and raw and vulnerable with you guys, and so that we can share our experiences with each other and be there for each other. And I hope and pray that these videos are touching you and helping you in some way, so that maybe you just realize, hey, that girl don't have it together at all. She's a lot, she's a lot like me. I've never seen anyone like that be kind of that way on a social platform. And that's, as I've mentioned before, hard for me, because I've hid it or tried to hide it for so long and been embarrassed and ashamed that I have this illness and that I have to fight it. But no more. No more. And so the devil's coming at me even harder, because not only have I said I'm done with your lies, and but I'm trying. That's my want, is to let you know that there's someone else there with you. I'm right there with you, and we have a lot of the same struggles. We have a lot of different struggles, but by being open and honest with each other, I think we can create a community where we're not, where you see that other people are dealing with what you're dealing with, that you're not alone, that some of the very same things you think and feel, other people think and feel. And not only for us that are actually going through living with depression and anxiety, but for like my husband and my in-laws, my dad, my brother, for them to know that it's nothing they're doing wrong, it's nothing that they've done wrong in my situation. It's not one thing that's caused this. It's just, there's so many factors. I'm going to do a video about that, so I'm not going to get into that, but you're not alone. And a lot of, I think, people that are around us have guilt that maybe they're doing something that's caused us to be this way. And in my situation, and a lot of people's situation, that's untrue. Now, sometimes it is with, you know, sexual abuse and mental abuse, and I'll get into a video on that. I want to make sure that I honor the person correctly, that I want to talk a little bit about some things that have shaped my mind, but do it honorably and respectfully, because that person loved me with everything that they were able to love me with, and they would have never meant for anything that they did or said to happen. But I do not suffer from depression and anxiety because of that person. And I know that I always feel guilt because I feel like I'm bringing people down with me, those that are close to me, that life would be better if I wasn't here, because they wouldn't have to be dealing with my mental health. On the flip side of that, they're thinking the same thing. What have I done to make him or her have this or act like this, or what has someone done? They want to fix it. They want to make it better, and that's because they love you. And I think a lot of times, and especially used to all the time, think it would be such a better place if I wasn't here, because my dad wouldn't have to worry about me, my family wouldn't have to worry about me, my husband wouldn't have to worry about me, my kids would be better off. And in all reality, they're thinking the same thing about themselves. What have I done to cause this? And that's another reason I started this channel, because it's just, we need to be real open and raw with each other, and just allow both sides to heal, and know that many things have caused someone to have depression and anxiety, and we just need to have a little grace with each other and a little love. And I apologize for getting emotional. I certainly didn't plan on going the video this long, but yeah. So I end all my videos this way, and I especially needed to hear it today, so I'm speaking to myself as well. God loves you. I love you. Your family loves you. Your friends love you. And we need you here. We'll see you in the next one, guys. And I promise I'll try not to cry. Bye, guys.